Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is your boy Jay, aka Herc420 on Instagram, if you're watching this video on Instagram, and Herc213 on YouTube, for those who are watching this on YouTube. And I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'd say I just want to talk about the new moon and placement in Sagittarius. And I believe it's a solar eclipse on, I say, December 4th tomorrow. I should say December 4th tomorrow or today for those who are watching it too. And it's just really interesting too, that the new moon placement in Sagittarius, because, Sagittarius is like a fiery placement too, and this is really all about action and so forth. And it's just, it's a really good time for us to really take action and really just plant those seeds out there for us to what we want to do during this time, especially during winter too, for those who are living in the US and Canada region, and and for those who are probably summer in other parts of the world too. I'm not sure where, but I'm just really making that statement, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about that. But I just want to just talk about the new moon placement in Sagittarius and solar eclipse, if I'm saying that correctly. If not, then feel free to correct me on that. It's just really interesting. I did a guided meditation / yoga nidra, and with that, I just want to make a disclaimer out there, just for giving people options to really choose their self-care, their experience. If they want to just sit on their chair, just having a guided meditation, and also with the yoga nidra, it's just to go inward, in a journey of just, going on that inward journey of just, yoga sleep, basically. So just gonna give you guys options to really experience, to in your own experience in your own self-care practice for today's moon cycle. And just, also I drew 3 cards from my, let me see if I can show you this deck. Some of the elemental oracle deck. And so I know some of you readers probably have this awesome deck in you guys' collection. I just drew 3 cards for the new moon placement in Sagittarius. And just like, with that, saying that too, I hope that you guys really enjoyed these the guided meditation / yoga nidra, and also the cards I drew too. And so with that being said, guys, I am about to stop blabbling about this, and really show you what I just did for today, for the new moon in Sagittarius solar eclipse placement, for December 4th. So with that being said, here we go. Welcome to your new moon in Sagittarius guided meditation and yoga nidra, whichever practice you want to experience for today's moon cycle. Feel free to choose it with mindful awareness and appreciation. And while you are being comfortable within your seat or lying on your mat in Shavasana or corpse pose, just taking those time to take those moments for yourself to just ground your energy, to feel relaxed within your entire body. And when you are ready, you can start to gently close your eyes. As we are being comfortable and present in this moment, being comfortable within our seat or lying in Shavasana, really just taking note of what's happening right now, really recognizing what's going on, going inward, keeping our mind present and relaxed in this moment. Just really recognizing what's going on, doing a scan throughout the day, taking note of anything that stands out, what is happening right now within your entire being. And while you are doing this, let's start to connect with our breath. Allow the breath to flow naturally when we inhale, and then letting it all go with the exhalation. Now let's start to connect with our breath to let it flow naturally to where we can just allow the breath to flow. When we inhale, taking that life in, and then let it all go with the exhalation. Just start to do that in your own way within your practice right now, whether you are laying down in Shavasana on your mat or sitting comfortably on your seat. And while we are doing this, let's take note of what's going on right now inward, recognizing anything that stands out. Just taking note of that. And then allowing it to feel throughout your entire being, feeling it within your body, your heart, whichever spot that feels tight, any tightness there, or anything that's just, feels constricted or just heavy. Really take note of that. Allow to feel that. And start to allow it to feel it. And also investigating it. Really being curious on what's going on in that area too. Whether that may be within the mind, your entire body, the shoulders, the heart, the chest, the stomach, even the ankles and feet too. Really investigating, taking note of anything that stands out, that feels tight. And let's start to nurture ourselves, to set an intention for ourselves, to bring some loving energy towards that area where we can just relieve any heaviness, release it, letting go of anything with love and compassion and mindful awareness while we are continuing to breathe. And while we are still nurturing ourselves, let's start to send that beautiful intention towards to anyone or anything that needs some love, whether it be your heart, send a prayer to a loved one, or send a prayer and sending healing energy towards the plants, the animals, and to the earth. Wherever that may be, let's start to set that intention for today's moon cycle with mindful awareness and appreciation. while we are continuing to connect with our breath, allowing the breath to flow naturally, let's start to thank our hearts and thanking ourselves for being in this space of awareness where we can just take those moments for ourselves to just ground our energy to the earth and to just really recognizing what's going on within our lives and to really allow that and to feel it and to investigate what's happening to where we can just set an intention for ourselves and bring some nurturing energy towards our heart and sending that also to anyone and anything that needs it. And always know that we have the power to practice this on a regular basis in our own self-care routine. Whether you are busy doing your important things throughout your day, and even at those moments where we can just relax as well. And because self-care matters, and your self-care practice and routine always matter in your life. Let's start to take our last few breaths, taking that life in a little deeper, allowing it to fill us up with new energy and life, and then letting it all go with the exhalation, releasing any heaviness that doesn't serve us out the mouth or through the nose. And let's start to bring some awareness back into our body where we can just wiggle our hands, fists, fingers, toes, and ankles. Any movement that can help move the energy around is essential for the body. And when you are ready, you can start to gently open your eyes. I drew 3 cards for the new moon in placement in Sagittarius and solar eclipse. Just really connecting with the spirit guides, just sharing any important messages that we can take for this new moon in Sagittarius placement. And the first card that I drew is the ice card, as you can see here in this video. And just like what we can take from this message for this video is just to really purify ourselves, to just really go on a cleanse to where we can really just cleanse our energy, to really just, purify anything, you know, wherever that's holding us back, it feels heavy, just really purify that, really find ways to purify that energy, purify ourselves too, especially with this card too, just really connected to water too. Ice is very cooling, very purifying, and very just refreshing. And we start to integrate that in our own self-care routine during this new moon placement can really be helpful for us. So that's the first card. And the second card that I pulled too, we can take for this new moon cycle is to really connect with our divine femininity with the moon card. And just like, as I said, the new moon in Sagittarius placement and solar eclipse, this is like a powerful time for us to really just, take action and really just practice connecting with our divine femininity. There's nothing wrong connecting with our masculinity where we could take action. With this card too, this is just to really, this moon placement and this with this message too, the moon card is just to really be gentle with ourselves too, especially, during the full moon cycle, is to really take note of our emotions, pay attention to that too, and really find ways to nurture ourselves as well. Just really connecting with our divine femininity, where we can really just practice self care in a very gentle way and bring some gentleness back into our self care routine. And with the last card, too, that I will pull for today's new moon cycle in Sagittarius is the wind card. This is all about change. So wherever that doesn't serve you, that's no longer needed, or if you're going to in a new placement in life too, really allow that to happen. And if you are, uh, just say finding ways to do that as well, just really allow that change to happen. Just really, let yourself grow to where you can just, be like the wind, and it's just change directions. Because with this card too, this is really connected to the air element. It's just air is very free and just, spontaneous movement. It's just like, it's an essential part of life. And just like with the change card too, it's just like, wherever that doesn't serve you or wherever that's going on with you in your lives too, whether you are going through a change or transformation or things are just, changing pretty powerfully. Just really allow that change to just happen and really just finding ways you can really also change to really be the best version of yourself, to let go of anything that doesn't serve you and just really allow that change to flow. And so that's the third card I pulled for today's moon cycle. I hope you guys really resonate with these cards that I pulled today too. And I feel free to also check out the what was it? I forgot the name. Astroseek.com to really check out the moon placement for the new moon in Sagittarius to see what's all about too. And feel free to check out my link tree if you guys are on social media. If you guys want to add me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, you're more welcome to do so, or even check out my services. If you want to book a doTERRA, a free doTERRA one-on-one session, or just a full Oracle tarot reading at a really awesome price, as well as a super poetic flow class, which is really a restorative vinyasa and yoga nidra experience all together. Just really all about mindful movement and breathing, and and all that beautiful stuff too. And may we continue to practice self-care that can benefit us as human beings and our loved ones in our environment. And I'll see you guys around with more awesome content for you guys to learn and to enjoy. Peace and much love.